New 3D Rayman game, I love Rayman 2. Let's go over the bingo board since we have 7 minutes. Here's the bingo board for Ubisoft's. Top corner, technical mishap. Most of the streams so far have had at least 1 or 2. Assassin's Creed Origins right underneath that, which I'm going to assume is going to happen since they showed it off yesterday. South Park, the RPG is supposed to come out sooner or later. Hey guys, look at Uplay. If they ever say the word Uplay or mention it at all, that counts. Rabbids. There's this rumor going around with Mario and Rabbids teaming up. But I don't know if they just show off anything that's not that, which I'm assuming they might say for Nintendo's thing tomorrow. Rayman is right next to that. Above that, Division new content, which I'd be surprised if they released anything for it since I think they said they were done. Above that, a Blood Dragon style spinoff for like Far Cry 3. I never played Blood Dragon, but I heard it was awesome. But if they have like a spinoff kind of like that. Above that, Beyond Good and Evil 2, which is like a 5% chance. For Honor above that, since that's their game that they released last year. New tie-in movie. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Lady Boners, I don't know what that means. I'm assuming something hot. I don't know. Far Cry 5 is underneath the free space because they kind of talked about it, and I want to know more about it. Yeah. A not so legitimate celebrity shows up, so like maybe what would be the definition for that? Someone not on TV or movies? Just Dance performance, like they actually have people on stage dancing. Aisha Tyler's still tall, which just means that they reference her height. I think she's still the host. Mr. Caffeine, which I didn't know what that meant when I saw the bingo board, so I had to look it up. It's this guy that was really weird a couple years ago at E3. Actor showing off game, weird scripted dialogue. So basically, if they're pretending to play like the what was that game yesterday that was talked about? The BioWare game. What was that called? Where it's like people pretending they're playing the game, but the dialogue they say is not even close to what people actually say in game. A game that's already leaked is announced, which I think Assassin's Creed Origins would count if they didn't show it off yesterday. Because they did leak that. I don't know if they've leaked anything else. Other than Rabbids, if they announced that. New mobile game at the very top, at the last row. A legitimate celebrity shows up, so someone from a movie or TV. The Crew 2, which I think has been rumored. A game trailer that looks way better than what the real game will. And then a joke with no laughter that follows it. So
maturity at its finest right here. There you go.
oh! So we'll see how this goes. Is this all like, I just noticed it was on the screen. This is Watch Dogs 2. Ooh, that was cool.
Can't just say balls and guess maybe you can because it's #1 in the App Store. It's like Brick Breaker, except there's no challenge because I just catch the ball. What? Oh my, whoa. Oh my god, I'm so powerful. I'm getting emotionally invested in a game about balls called Balls. This is way more interesting than I was expecting. Okay, hold on.
If you are just joining us, yeah, everybody. If you're just tuning in, you are 2 minutes away from Ubisoft's E3 2017 conference.
So glad it's not showing on the screen, but I just spilled water all over myself.
Screen 8.5 million pixels of glorious. Yeah, so in just about a couple minutes, as you can see, our devs are behind us. They're getting ready for the show. Let's check in and see how some of them are doing. Maybe Jason. Hi, Jason. Sorry to surprise you. Come over.
Hi.
So this is Jason Schroeder from South Park. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
I think the buffering issues are because like there's about a
So you
quarter of a
guys,
million people
had an
trying to
amazing,
use
conference
trying to
last year.
use,
What can we expect this year?
Twitch right now, which is probably more than they usually expect. It's a very popular week.
On tin pods at the booth, and we're taking people through the first night of them as a superhero.
very cool. So I heard that this
South
demo
Park.
has an interesting location. Can you let us know about that?
Sure. So it's the local.
Nothing
strip
counts
club
until the stream
in
starts.
South
So
Park. It's the Peppermint Hippo.
just do this.
You are, of course, superheroes. You're going to be sneaking in, and we wanted to make sure it was an authentic strip club experience. So
There we go.
the whole editorial team has been flying around the world, going to every strip club. They keep sending me reference. You guys can stop.
Making it rain for immersive games.
I got it. We have enough reference now. Please stop sending those pictures.
What are they talking about?
Awesome. All right. Dan. So, Dan, you had an announce last week for Far Cry 5. That went great. One of the things I've noticed is that every time you go out on stage, you look super calm. Does it get easier year after year?
No. Not even a little. I'm dying on the inside, dude.
All right. I think we're all definitely feeling the nerves, even all of us here backstage. So a lot of
Dan
people
Hay.
work
It's a cool
on
name.
Far Cry. Is there anything that you'd like to say to all the teams here in the theater, maybe? And everyone at home at Ubisoft Montreal and around the world?
Just, it's, games are a labor of love, and the teams are big, and they put in a ton of effort, and I just want to say thank you to everybody on Far Cry. It's totally worth it.
I can't wait to see more. I want to see more.
Fantastic. All right. Let me just take that opportunity. We've said hi to our communities. I want to say hi to everyone at Ubisoft World. I know you're watching. You're up late around the world watching this, so hi to everyone at Ubisoft World. Now, the devs seem to be ready. Leon?
Are you guys ready in the theater? No. Come on. You don't even know what we got for you. Are you guys ready? Make some noise.
All right, so one last time, if you want to get at us in the community, use the hashtag UBE3. And I think there is only one person appropriate to start this show. CEO and co-founder of Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot. Everyone, please, Yves Guillemot. Yves, I believe the honor is yours. Would you do the honors, please?
Sure. Let the games begin.
All right, what are we starting off with? Prince of Persia. That'd be kind of cool. Snow. Water. Hey, start off with rabbits. Oh, they're announcing it here. How many coins is inside that block?
Hello, everyone. And thank you. We've always wondered what could happen if our crazy rabbits were unleashed upon the world of Mario. Today,
Oh, it just looks so weird.
reality. And to talk about this unexpected encounter, it is my great honor to welcome a very special guest, someone I truly admire.
Is it Miyamoto?
Please.
It's Miyamoto! I'm making a personal appearance at E3. I don't care if Nintendo has directs. I think he's holding a
Thank you for coming.
Mario and Rabbids Kingdom
To
Battle.
have you today. So what have you brought with you?
They have a French guy speaking pretty good English, with a Japanese guy that's speaking kind of good English.
One of the weapons from this game.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever actually heard Miyamoto speak English before.
I brought one for you.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Wow.
Oh, that's.
So,
I like how the one that he has the 8-bit Nintendo Mario Bros. Style on it. But what is the game? You're showing pictures. I like how his text on the monitor is in Japanese.
These are a little bit
Oh,
different
hey, it's
from
Bill.
what you see in Ghost Recon.
yeah, very different weapons for very different worlds. This one is, I think, very effective in the world of Mario and Rabbit. So, should do well.
This is such a weird combination. It's like peanut butter and bananas. It feels weird. It sounds weird. But it could work.
To the Wii and more recently for the impressive launch of the Switch. You know, we have always been inspired by Nintendo and by all the great work you have been able to do.
Yep, he's back to Japanese. You didn't really know that much.
Thank you very much for all the work that we've been able to do together over the years with Ubisoft.
Creative fellow.
I mean, Eves, it's already been about 25 years since you and I first met.
で E3 とかに来るたんびに UBI さんのブースを僕は訪問してでビデオで撮ってもらって社内のビデオに登場したりしてましたね。
And every year at E3, you're kind enough to invite me to your booth, and we get to take lots of pictures and videos, and I've even recorded messages for Ubisoft employees in the past.
でそのたんびに、ね、UBI の開発の皆さんのすごい任天堂ゲーム愛みたいなものを感じてきました。
So he's wearing
So over the years, I've
he's
always
wearing
felt
a
a heartfelt
Odyssey
connection
button
that Ubisoft
and then a
developers
Switch button
have
underneath
for
it.
Nintendo and its
And his
characters.
shirt is like a giant 8-bit Mario.
僕は同じ開発者としてライバルですからこう戦う姿勢で頑張ってきたんですけど。
But on the other hand, because we're both software developers, we've also looked at each other as kind of rivals and tried to see who could make the best software.
けどまあイブさんからラビッツの人形をもらったりいろいろして僕の席の前にもラビッツがいっぱいあるんですけども
Show the game.
そういうラビッツのヒューモアはすごく理解してました。
But of course, I've known the Rabbids characters for many years, and I have many Rabbids figures decorating my desk. So I've always been a fan of the characters and their humor.
だから今回の話があった時に
Oh, I read that totally wrong on the bingo board. It's a game that already has been leaked as announced.
So since this project first started, I've been very excited to see what kind of humor the Rabbids could bring to the Mario world.
でただダビデさんに会った時にね、ダビデさんに一つだけお願いしたんです。
So when I met Davide-san, who is the creative director of this game, yes. When I met Davide-san, I had just one condition for this project.
絶対こうジャンプするゲームとかそういうプラットフォームゲームじゃなくて、
Oh, that guy's so happy.
マリオで今まで作ったことのないジャンルのゲームを作ってほしいとお願いしました。
I said, whatever you do, don't try to make a jump game or a Mario platformer. Try to make a Mario game that has never been made before.
よかったですね。
And it's great.
And I can tell you, it was an exciting, very exciting challenge for all our teams. And I think we have done something you will love. So,
Show it.
thank you very
Show
much
it.
for giving
Please
us
show
the
it.
chance
I wanna know what it is.
on this game.
はい、本当に
Before we write it off completely, show it.
で作るとこんなものができるのかとかね。それからUBI さんやっぱりアクションゲームをちゃんと作ってる会社なんで、こう単性のストラテジーゲームというもののちゃんとこうテンポのいいゲームが出来上がりました。
And so, of course, because the game is being made in Europe, it has a very unique flavor to it. And of course, Ubisoft is very good at making action games, but this game in particular has a great layer of strategy and tactics to it, but with a very good pace.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fresh, actually. So now let's welcome Xavier, you know, the producer of the game, and he will show us the game. So thanks again. Thanks again, Mia.
I think some people secretly want everything with everything. I just want to know why it's called Kingdom Battle.
Finally. Finally, we can talk about this project. So we've been working on this game for more than 3 years now, and to
Jesus.
be at E3 today on this stage is just super exciting. So, what is this game exactly? So Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure exclusive for the Nintendo Switch, and let's check right away some gameplay.
Actual gameplay. All right, so the thing leading them, is it like a rabbit Roomba?
The Mushroom Kingdom, and it made the world completely unstable and chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day, but this time with some new friends. And at first, they don't really know each other, but in the end, they will form this dream team that will potentially save the Mushroom Kingdom.
There's scores. We're seeing much action right now, just a bunch of walking around. Oh, that's weird.
And as the game is a turn-based tactical adventure game, combat is a really big part of the concept. So you'll fight wave after wave of rabbit that somehow turn bad, and what we see here is just the very beginning of the game, so it will be perfect to talk about the combat basics. So the two flags you see on the screen here is to tell you that this is a battlefield zone. So you'll switch from exploration mode to battle mode. The blue zone is your zone of movement, so you move anywhere you want.
Okay, that's weird. That's different.
But you can also use battlefield ingredients such as covers for protection. So Rabbit Luigi here using half cover or full cover. And we also have what we call team jump. So by jumping on your teammates, you can expand your zone of movement. So here, Rabbit Peach, using Mario, she's able to flank the enemy. So you can also attack the enemy behind that cover and expose them by destroying that cover, which is really interesting in terms of strategy because for the next turns, you'll be open for attacks. And last but not least, techniques.
I like how they're leaning into the cover.
Like Rabbit Peach shield boost, or offensive ones like Mario's Hero Sight. He's able to attack the enemy even if it's not his turn, as soon as the enemy moves.
Oh, so that 220 was the score, was health.
So this is a very core aspect of the game itself. So you mix and match attack options.
It's like XCOM or Fire Emblem.
Techniques.
It's kind of weird.
But we also have other ingredients such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you a good move to flank the enemy. So here, for example, Rabbit Luigi goes into the pipe. Out of the pipe, dash the enemy, goes for Mario, team jump, land behind the enemy in one single movement sequence, and then finish off the enemy. And what we see here is actually explosive cover. So those have many type of super effects, and this one was a push effect. So you can push heroes or enemies.
They have 3 turns to do that?
So again, this is just a glimpse into the game, and as you progress into the game, you have more tactic tools. You'll be able to do more combo setups. You'll be able to use different type of heroes, different type of weapons, in order to battle your way through the kingdom.
Giant rocket launcher. Oh. They have tech trees? Rabid Mario. I wonder how that makes Mario feel. Looks so weird. Oh, there's Luigi. That was different.
Thank you.
But when is it
And
going to
that's-
release?
And that's just a glimpse into the game itself. But
You can get figurines for it.
first,
Went on
and
Amiibo.
foremost, this is a project done with passion, with our hearts. So it would not exist otherwise. So we just can't wait for you guys to try the game at E3 this week. For those who are not at E3, you'll see online coverage, videos, and surprises. So have a great conference. Have a great E3. Thank you.
All right. Knock that off. That was already leaked, so we got to put it there. Rabbids. There. I didn't expect rock music to be in a Mario game like this. I think Mario immediately knows how it works. Like a rabbit Luigi pulled it out of his hat. A rabbit pulled something out of a hat. Oh, she shuts the show off. Oh. Do something, Peach. Ha! So they have armored characters. Have a PD Rabbid. Toad, no! Oh god, they have a DK Rabbid. August 29th. Alright, they said next was Assassin's Creed, so I want to see this. Maybe a little more. Don't be the same thing as yesterday. That doesn't count as Rayman,
Hi.
because he wasn't there.
I'm Mel, game director for Assassin's Creed Origins. I've waited a long time to say that. Almost 10 years ago, I, as many of you, fell in love with a game. That game took us to the Third Crusade. And we...
Ooh, look at that
again
box
when
art.
It took us to the Italian Renaissance. Over the years, this amazing series has taken us to the American Revolution, the French Revolution, Victorian London, and of course, to the Republic of Pirates. For the 10-year anniversary of
What
Assassin's
a
Creed,
weird pan that
for our
happened right
friends,
there.
for ourselves, and for all newcomers, we wanted to go back, very far back, to show how it all began. Since Black Flag, over the last 3.5 years, we have poured our energy, our talent, our passion into bringing the land of pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies to life.
I've been working on
Bring
this since
Egypt
2014.
to life. Now, Egypt challenged us. It fundamentally challenged us to reinvent what it means to be Assassin's Creed. And over the next few days, you will see, play, and feel this reinvented experience. I am deeply honored and proud to be here representing the amazing work of a phenomenal team. And thrilled to finally be able to show you this beast we have been building. Without further ado, here is a taste of Egypt.
All right, please be something that wasn't here yesterday. I'm afraid it might be the same thing. remember this. Hippo. Slow-mo doesn't do frames justice. That that lion was a little jaggy. Lots of flamingos. No, it seemed to be just Egypt, but like surrounding the areas around where the Nile bank is. Because I think that might be over there was probably the ancient lighthouse of Alexandria. It has the pyramids of Giza when they were covered in marble and they had the golden tops.
Thank you. As an extra treat, let's check in with home base, where we're going to get a glimpse of what you'll see
covered his
after
face.
the UB conference.
Hey there, folks. Chris Waters here at the home base with Hanny Duong and Carl Lua, producer on Assassin's Creed Origins at Ubisoft Singapore. Carl's here to give us a look at the gameplay of the game. We're going to be entering the open world. We've got a ton more to show you, but Carl, kick it off. Give us a little taste here.
Yeah, so here we are in the open world of Egypt. This is the demo that we will be showing on the show floor here at E3. Bayek is riding into the Fayum, one of the regions in Egypt, the most southernmost region. It's a beautiful area.
I wonder how big the map is.
Desert, moving towards this Lake Morris. And let's have
there's a little Mysterion figure.
It's sunny on the lake and it's sunny on the monitor here, but folks, this looks really good. It's running on an Xbox One X. It'll be giving you the gameplay feed after the show. We've got 30 minutes of that coming up, but let's see if we can see from a bird's eye view what Senu is up to.
So they're in South Egypt.
So Senu is looking into this military camp and tagging a few enemies here. After the show, we will infiltrate this camp and take it out either through stealth or combat or perhaps ranged weaponry.
All right, if you guys want to see more of this, be sure to tune in right after the conference. Chris and I and Carl here will be right here. Ash will be joining us as well. You won't want to miss it.
That 30 minutes live gameplay feed is coming up after the show, but for now, it's back to the stage and on with the excitement.
That's it for now. Thank you. So, don't forget that you can watch this demo in its entirety after the conference, live stream from our home base. And for those of you here
October
at E3,
27th.
please come to the Ubisoft booth where you can live this new experience of Assassin's Creed. Thank you very much.
Not yawning at the presentation, I'm yawning because I'm tired. This might be steep. Every tower presents. Ooh, this is crew too.
Here's your chance.
It has to be, right? That's why they're showing cars. What other car game does Ubisoft have? Oh, they're totally inceptioning this trailer.
Get our new hotshot driver with a promising career dominate off-road racing on his way to the top.
We got motorbikes, dirt bikes, cars, monster trucks. Or ride a horse. It'll be funny. Try to race in a horse. Oh god! Fly a plane? do they have a plane do that?
Now that's the skill that wins no matter what the engine, no matter what the track.
Racing boats.
Season's undisputed motorsports champion coming out of nowhere to rise to the top.
Cops running against you? Yep, the crew too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 2 years back, the crew took the driving genre out there to the big,
Never
wide,
played it, but I heard it was
open
all right.
world of the USA.
I heard that it was improved a lot thanks to
our
DLC.
players, we have taken this iconic vision to the next level. They showed us what they liked and what they wanted to see in the futures. Now, it's time to take it way beyond driving. I am Stéphane Bellet, Creative Director. This is the crew 2. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Here in the US, motorsports are louder, bigger, edgier than anywhere else in the world.
I think he said edgier.
Drivers and fans meet across the country and celebrate a common passion for all things motorized. Now's your chance to join in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Crew 2, home of Motor Nation.
Show the giant map. In-game footage. Does look like it's a bog, probably New Orleans around. Sequoia trees. I'm dense. It might be. Cityscape. What city? That's a huge map.
In the heart of the city, street racers prove their skills, skidding on rooftops, burning asphalt, and tuning their rides.
Skidding on rooftops. Jumping building for building.
Forge your own path off-road through the striking beauty of nature.
Oh, knocked that guy off his bike. I'm evil. I know I am. Airplanes or boats next? Boats.
Tame, unpredictable waves on the open ocean, rapid waters, or narrow rivers.
I think that blue boat was about to hit one of the pillars of that bridge. I like how from very close it sounds like just the worst noises ever, but when you bring it out, it's like, oh, it's so peaceful out here. What's that buzzing sound?
Fearless pilot rule the skies, spin between buildings, through the clouds, among stunning perspectives.
Oh God, that looks huge. But they have the Golden Gate Bridge. They have New York City. They had Mount Rushmore in the trailer. They have like what appears to be some swampland. Yeah, look how close the Statue of Liberty is to the city. Early 2018. A rewards program.
All across the country.
I want it to be like Fuel, where it takes 2 hours to get from one side of the map to the other.
Take the lead on modernation. You've had a glimpse of the Crew 2. Register now for beta access or play the demo at the booth. Experience TC2 for yourself. Enjoy the ride. Thank you.
What is next? Lightning bolts. Oh, South Park, here we go.
We all started as one team. We all wanted to be superheroes for the same reason. You're a traitor, Tweak, and now you're with a group of super traders. This was started by
Super
you.
traders.
We are the ones who walked out of the fucking franchise, Mysterion. Why would the Freedom Pals help us? We send a spy, someone in our group who pretends to want to switch sides and join Freedom Pals. Somebody who they don't know very well. All is fair in love and war, Freedom Pussy.
Animal. You've got problems, new kid. Whatever you did last night got a lot of people's attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on Call Girl.
Who the fuck is that? So I guess now any fucking asshole thinks they can be a superhero. We're gonna rip you apart. Dude, Mysterion is pissed at you, new kid.
I like how Jimmy is the speedster.
Hello, Toolshed.
Toolshed is a Gadget Tier class visionary archetype.
And a butt-fucking traitor.
Eric, you must listen to me.
Get out of my head, Timmy.
Your franchise is going nowhere. Face the truth, Eric. You guys are kind of douchebags.
He just called us douchebags in my mind.
He did?
Southpaw, the fractured but whole.
Available October 17th.
But will it stick? Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to see that. Don't put it on Twitch. All right, we got some like static. Rainbow effects.
There was this sort of synergy of, well, we're looking to do something interesting in VR, and we've got this division. And
Spectre
you're looking
Vision.
to sort of bring, what sense you have of storytelling within, and put that in.
Hey, it's Elijah Wood.
You can, for the first time as a player, feel like you are in a movie.
That's a really good word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
Oh, VR horror game. No, never. I will never play it. Oh God, my chair.
Begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories, to the digital space. Now, we've gone and taken the next logical step And with Ubisoft, we've recreated in virtual reality one such test subject. So we'd like you to come and join us and experience the Walter test case for yourself. Again.
I want to play VR horror. I have problems with normal horror.
What you're experiencing is a recorded consciousness. It's not like watching a movie, so no matter how real it may seem, it can't.
Already getting tingles on my spine. They haven't even really shown anything scary yet.
Completely safe.
Transference. Into the spring 2018. So it's VR. That was different. I don't think I have anything on my bingo board for this. I missed what it was. It's something water.
And now, I'm happy to share a new surprise with you. Building on the legacy of one of our most popular worlds, the super talented teams of Ubisoft Singapore came up with something really, really unique. So I want you to see that and enjoy. Thank you.
Something unique. Something with water. I can handle water. I mean, not deep, deep water. Ooh.
From all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The riches in their holds fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
Indian Ocean pirate game. Oh, this is trying to cash in on the Sea of Thieves thing and their own success with Black Flag. Unless this is like a card game, in which case it's just like the weirdest. Oh, poor guy. Uh-oh, another pirate boat. Oh, two pirate boats. Are they playing Seals Crazy right now, but it's a remake? Skull and Bones. New IP. That's different. It's gonna try and be the realistic approach to the pirates. Like Sea of Thieves is supposed to be like the cartoony version.
That's how long the average pirate survived a lawless life on the seas
during the golden age of piracy. I'm Justin Farron, the creative director for Skull and Bones, and this is your chance to not just survive, but to climb the food chain and surpass the legend of every pirate who ever sailed the high seas. Since bringing
Indian Ocean
naval combat to Assassin's Creed, we at Ubisoft Singapore have set out to bring you the ultimate pirate experience. A tactical action game where we take that naval combat to the next level, mastering the ocean and its winds at the helm of ships armed to the teeth. Skull and Bones takes place in a shared systemic world where you can sail solo or form a gang of pirates with your friends, and together terrorize the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. Season after season, you'll collaborate and compete with other bloodthirsty players, even execute ruthless betrayals in order to become the ultimate pirate kingpin. Now I'm proud to share with you the Loot Hunt, one of Skull and Bones' 5 versus 5 team-based PvP modes.
Ooh, PvP.
Right on, right? We've just received intel that merchant convoys rich with treasure are sailing just off the coast of Madagascar. But beware, there are other pirates also looking to plunder the PvP-disputed waters of the Indian Ocean.
I think it's a city-state, so it's technically both.
The Priscilla Shallows of Madagascar. Located on the cusp of a bustling trade route, it is the perfect place for an ambush. Here is our gang of pirates, the Raiders, going head-to-head with a gang of rival players, the Cutthroats. Victory goes to the team with the most loot at the end of the hunt. Knowing how to sail with the wind is a pirate's most precious skill. Use the winds to
All right, so the arrow tells you which way the wind's going.
yourself for tactical advantage in battle. To reap the most rewards, it is best to split up, some going inland, others keeping to the open sea. Each warship has unique strengths. The frigate's hull is reinforced, its arsenal equipped with numerous culverin cannons. The brigantine is devastating up close, with a battering ram designed to break any resistance. The sloop of war kills.
Oh, you can see the water currents.
Long-ranged mortars and precise long 9 cannons.
Oh god, they're gonna ram it. Ooh. Alright, so you get the little visions right there that show that anything in this area is gonna be dead.
Your purpose. You're here for the loot, and so are your rivals. Store the goods, then back to your station.
I like they're in the middle of a fight and everyone's just standing around. There's gonna be a ship there. Oh.
Searching for more targets on the horizon, our sloop of war spots a rival pirate ship further inland.
You can see its health.
With its heavily reinforced hull, our frigate swoops in to save the day, bearing the brunt of the damage.
Ooh. That was kind of a neat trick. Can't wait to capsize my ship. I can't wait to beach mine. I'm gonna beach it and hide my treasure literally on top of an X. I didn't bury it. I just put it on top of something. Oh! The ram didn't do that much. It was more like a bunch of cannons hit it beforehand.
With the enemy ship's broadside now vulnerable, our frigate rushes in to board her.
Oh, so both sides of the ship have health. Oh, that's a big one.
Pirate hunters have been sent in, signaling the end of the hunt. They target the pirates with the most stolen loot.
Time to make our escape, Captain, or we are good for the news. They're firing bullseye!
Oh, that's a lot more.
Full tilt, Silvo, full tilt!
The pirate hunter defenses are so strong that the only option is escape. The brigantine is sacrificing herself to buy time for the frigate, who carries the most loot. The frigate now needs to make its escape through the reefs.
Captain, that's back for the reef!
Successful pirates know when to run, with their hulls full and the wind at their backs.
It's kind of cool.
Thank you all very much. I'd like to invite you to play the loot hunt at the Ubisoft booth at E3. And please register for our live phases online. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention. The world of Skull and Bones is one that evolves. When you act, it reacts.
Ooh. Oh, giant kraken! Oh, that's a ways away. Why announce it now? Oh, here comes Just Dance. Can already tell. Maybe not. Ooh, Jameer Corey. No, it is Just Dance. All right, well, while this is happening, Just Dance performance. South Park was shown off. Oh, that is a turn. You go from Jamiroquai to Bubble Pop. Oh boy. The robots look so out of place right now. Oh, here comes a panda. That's an ugly looking panda. That's the singer. I'm guessing that's her. Oh, her text didn't finish. Would this count for not so legitimate celebrity or a legitimate celebrity? Because I know she's a singer. But we kind of established that it was TV stars and stuff.
Hey everyone, I'm BB Rexa, and Just Dance 2018 is out this October on all consoles. Bye!
We got a giant moose.
You use it as a telephone.
Oh god, here's...
You use it as a camera. It's your music player, your flashlight, calculator.
This is South Park again.
Navigation device. But now, finally, the most high-tech company in the world has unlocked the mobile phone's true potential so that it can do what it was truly meant to do.
We are playing Cowboys and Indians.
Is this a new South Park game?
Hey, new kid, we need you to come play with us. Put on some cowboy shit and meet us outside. And bring your phone. Whoa, we're playing Cowboys and Indians, dickhole. Inuits are technically Native Americans. This new kid puts me to shit.
I got it's Native Americans. Versus bards.
Rip these guys a new asshole, new kid.
Phone destroyer!
That's different. Alright, well. Shock that off. We were going into space. Ubisoft Toronto. I don't know what they've made. Snowdrop engine.
Atlas, jewel of the Pleiades. Nova took us to the stars. Each new world more incredible than the last. We had no idea what was waiting for us. The Legion. It consumes everything in its path. They've never used Starlink before. Go show them what it can do.
Oh! Oh?
Let's do this. Come on.
I got it. Chase, how's it going?
Breaking atmosphere.
So is this a Switch only game? Or is it that peripheral? Oh no, never mind. There it goes. It's a PlayStation 3 controller for some reason.
Judd, we need to buy time for me to jumpstart the engine.
They are resisting ice barrage. Linking fire loadout.
Why would you bring Ice Barrage to an icy planet?
Impossible odds, but together we will adapt and overcome.
Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Once again, fall 2018. How does that even work? I feel like that would ruin some controllers.
Hi, I'm Matt Rose,
Hi.
producer at Ubisoft Toronto. Like many of you, I grew up in the 80s, obsessed with sci-fi, animation, comics, and of course, all the really cool toys. At Ubisoft Toronto, we built a team with a dream of bringing those amazing childhood memories back to life for a new generation. Starlink Battle for Atlas allows you to take control of a team of star pilots in a massive, open, living star system, fighting to save Atlas from the Forgotten Legion. Build your custom starship, and then adapt to new challenges on
New
the fly.
announcement coming up next.
Link extra armor and heavy weapons to take on a huge Legion Prime. Search for ancient secrets lost on the worlds of Atlas, or outrun outlaws through an asteroid field. Freedom is at the core of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Collect your way with both physical Starship collectibles and digital versions available, and even take your game on the go using the power of Nintendo Switch. Visit StarlinkGame.com.
I feel like I have to show it every single time I say it, just because
stay tuned for many more surprises
I can pick it up.
in the coming months. Thank you.
This is something new. They said coming up new announcement. They might not have meant this. They might have meant something else.
Hi,
oh, it's steep.
I'm Rebecca Coutaz. I'm the studio director at Ubisoft Annecy. It's a pleasure for me to be back on stage after our announcement at E3 last year. And we have had, since then, a full year of support and continuous development of Steep. Since the very beginning of this project, we have been working with athletes, and we have always been impressed by their passion and dedication. We learned how one champion spent 300 days a year on a trampoline to practice for that perfect landing. We learned how others make more than 6 million turns to practice for the 15 they have to race in competition. These athletes, they travel to the world to train with the best, to compete with the strongest, and to challenge themselves with the most experienced and skilled coaches. It's truly a level of passion and dedication that goes well beyond our everyday lives. And when you talk to the very best of these men and women, you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one go at that unforgettable moment. This December, with our first Steep expansion, this is the journey you will take. Enjoy.
Expansion is Steep. I don't know where they were in Steep. The maps look pretty big, though. Ooh, they're preparing for the Olympics. That makes total sense. But what about the Mario Olympics game? They push this perfectly at the same time for the Winter Olympics. Except for curling. I don't know how they're going to do curling, because I don't think they had it, and I don't think they had curling. Outside sports, yes. Road to the Olympics. December 5th, which would probably be just in time for the Olympics in February, I think, is when the Olympics are at. See, grass and wheat. Is this Far Cry 5? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a cross. I thought it was like someone else. Did they show this trailer off already? He has a lovely singing voice. Alright, just quickly. You know, I'm just gonna check both these off because I don't know whether or not she is what
Hi,
she
my
was.
name is Dan Hay, and I'm the executive producer of Far Cry the Brand, as well as the creative director of Far Cry 5. I'd like to introduce you to Hope County, Montana. Vast, beautiful, rugged. A place where people don't even lock their front door anymore. But that's how it used to be. Today, Hope County's been overrun by a fanatical cult. You find yourself trapped deep in cult territory, cut off from the rest of the world. They've closed the roads. There's no cell phone signal, no 911. People are fucking scared. I had to say it. And just up ahead, the small town of Falls End has been completely overrun. If you're gonna survive, you and your guns for hire are gonna need to save it. But to do that, well, you're gonna need to raise some hell.
Yeah, get it? Because it's a cult. Hope County. It's not a real place. There's a playing ZZ Top. Please keep gates shut.
We got piggies.
Alright, so the people with wings are innocents. Ooh!
Where do you want me? Water tower, got it.
I like they removed the dot for that guy. Ah.
I'm in position. Boom, boom, motherfuckers.
Grace Armstrong gun for hire. Oh, they had to time it.
Behind you. Gonna need more help.
Boomer! Thanks for hire. What do you pay him with? Bones? Oh, thank you for the gun. Nick Rye. Co-op. Is that a Voss bobblehead? I like how it took place in a flight training area. Oh, God. That definitely seemed like it was a city located in, like, the middle part of Montana. Still dark out, though. Alright. Police sirens. People laughing. Montpelier. There's a future game.
Where's your master? I don't deal with domesticated.
Hey, the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
Show me the idol. Show me the Redeemer.
Here you go, mate. yo, hand it over. I got a hot date who don't do late.
Monkey's got a date.
Mwah.
What? What?
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
I want every fucking cop in this fucking city after that fucking bastard!
Grab my chassis, Noxie!
Easy peasy, bro.
Oh, the poor innocent people that are around them. Oh, that's a giant police car. Wilhelm scream. That was quite a bit of destruction for what they needed.
It's about bloody time. Let's see what we've got. Moksha. Just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
All right, I saw the pig and I was like, I'm not sure anymore. Wow, remember at the beginning we were like 5% chance it's not gonna show up.
Thank you very much.
Aww. He's been working on this for like 13 years or something.
First of all, I want to say a big thank you to all the teams who worked very hard on creating all this world. Again, thank you to all these teams behind us. I want also to say thank you to Yves with all my heart. Thanks, Yves, for making this happen. This is just amazing. And also a special thanks to the fans of Beyond Good and Evil for sticking with us for so long.
It's about bloody time.
15 years.
15 years. Oh, okay, I was close to 13, but whatever.
So welcome to System 3. Our story takes place before the birth of Jade, in a multi-ethnic,
Ooh, it's a prequel.
multicultural human society in a distant solar system. It is a time when corporations create hybrids in their labs and enslave them to colonize the stars in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. With our crew of crazy and unforgettable characters, we fight in the name of freedom and the right to determine our own fate among the stars. And we will helm massive star-faring vessels through territories as spectacular as they are dangerous.
We've been working very hard just on the technology during 3 years. And today, we have a seamless online playground where we can travel across space at the speed of light. We can explore mysterious cities and discover unknown lands by ourselves or with friends. And we want you to participate in the making of this great adventure. Join our Space Monkey program.
Space Monkey.
Today, and help us make Beyond Good and Evil a world that will challenge us and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills, and fun.
That's probably the new announcement they were saving.
Please, Eve, just join us. This is... Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, you guys. You know, Gabrielle and Michelle, you've done a fantastic job. It's amazing what I've been.
Oh, so many people are coming on stage right now.
You and I, and all the teams, have the power of creating games that will amaze all the gamers. And I think video games can help us to grow and to get better. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I think they were saving this for last since they have so many people on stage right now.
So now, I would like to thank everyone here in the room and those who are watching us from home. Thank you for listening today, and thank you for playing our games. So to all the teams at Ubisoft, thank you for your incredible imagination and enthusiasm. All of us here, we wish you all a lot of fun playing games this year. So thank you very much, and have a great E3.
Okay, wait, look, most importantly...
All right, we're stopping there. To be honest, I have no idea what happens in the first game. I just know that there's a pig. And someone named Jade. I need to play Beyond Good and Evil 1, but... But hey, all right, bingo board. There it is. Technically, I guess we could show that one, because there are a bunch of Blur trailers. There weren't really, like, any in-game trailers, I guess. Well, maybe the Far Cry might be considered, but we won't really know until it comes out. Other than that, I can't think of anything else that we could do. Once again, we failed to get a bingo. We had so many bingos last year. Well, why have we not gotten a bingo so far this year? We're 4 conferences in now. Maybe I picked the wrong bingo boards. Meh. But we have 2 left. Sony's comes out in 4 hours, I think. It's 8 o'clock. Let me double check this. I think it's Sony is 8 o'clock, yes. So in a little under 4 hours from now. So at 7:50, we'll be back and we'll start to stream that. Instead of staying on for the next 3 hours and doing absolutely nothing. We'll see that. I am looking forward to Crash. I don't want to see any Final Fantasy, even though they'll probably show it off. They did release a Kingdom Hearts trailer earlier this week that I haven't seen at all because I don't want to see it because I don't want to be spoiled for anything. Crash, maybe some Last of Us 2 information. I have no idea what else to expect from PlayStation 4. Who knows? They said there's supposed to be a big announcement for Crash, so I'm wondering what it is. It's either... What I've heard is that it's either they're remaking CTR, which would be awesome, or Coco Bandicoot is completely playable throughout the entirety of the game, which would also be kind of cool. I think they're showing Orient Express today, which would be awesome because it's our first footage of her actually playing. at 5 o'clock where you are. So yeah, 9 o'clock where you are. Just 3 hours from now, 3.5 hours, and we'll start the live stream, and then that next hour will be the stream. So we'll be back then. In terms of what games they showed off, I didn't play South Park. I was waiting until this one come out, so I got the free copy. Rabbids looks interesting. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem recently, so that's just it's pretty much the same, except it's with Mario instead. I've never been a fan of Just Dance or whatever. Far Cry 5, I'm super interested in because I liked Far Cry 1. I like 3 and 4. The Crew 2, I hear good things about Crew, even after all the upgrades it had. And then, yeah, Beyond Good and Evil. I should probably play the first one. So, and Assassin's Creed Origins, which I'm a fan of the Assassin's Creed series, even if I haven't played anything since Unity. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.